Hello. Today I'm going to read for you The Enormous Turnip. Now, this story has been around for many, many years. It's called a traditional tale, and I really, really enjoy reading it. So I hope you enjoy listening. The Enormous Turnip. And there it is, turnip. So next time you're at the supermarket with your grown-up, have a look and see if you can find any vegetables that look like that. It's kind of big and round, about the size of my hand, maybe smaller, and it's shaped like that, like a strange whitey greeny colour, and then it's got a bit of purple and some stuff growing out where it's been growing, and can you see roots where it's been growing in the ground? So look out for it. A turnip. I don't like turnips that much. Now, here we go. Once a man came out to his garden with his turnip seeds and his hoe. He dug and he delved and he set his seeds in a row. So there he was, out gardening, and he's putting in his seeds. Excellent, let's see what happens next. He cared for his seeds and watered them well, and the turnip seeds began to swell. And can you see what's happening under the ground? Let's hope the birds don't get at them. But there we go, look. The roots have started to grow and something started to happen with that seed. Oh. In a few days came little green leaves. They poked and they pushed and they pointed. The man with the hoe rolled up his sleeves. Look, that's a weed. He plucked out the weeds and raked off the rubble. He didn't know there was going to be trouble. You see everything he needs to grow in his seeds. At last the turnips began to grow. They got bigger and bigger and bigger. And the man with the hoe said, "So, we'll have turnips for breakfast and lunch and for tea. And it's turnips for supper too, thanks to me." One of the turnips, the best of the lot, began to take over the whole of his plot. Look at this one, he's saying. Look at that. What can you see? You can see turnip, 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 turnip. Huge turnip, that's right. It grew bigger and bigger every day. It was huge. Say that word. Huge. It was vast. Vast. It was enormous. The other poor turnips got out of its way. The man was baffled. He was really confused. He was baffled. But he kept on hoeing. And the enormous turnip kept on growing. I like those rhyming words. The man thought it must be time at last to pull the turnip, but it just stuck fast. "Come and help heave," called the man to his wife. The man pulled the turnip and the wife pulled the man, but the enormous turnip just wouldn't budge. You see, so they're pulling, got a rope round. The man is pulling and his wife is helping. Oh no, what should they do next? How can they get it out of the ground? They're going to ask for help. "Come and help heave," called the wife to a boy. The man pulled the turnip, the wife pulled the man, and the boy pulled the wife. All together now, heave! But the enormous turnip just wouldn't budge. "Come and help heave," called the boy to a girl. The man pulled the turnip, the wife pulled the man, the boy pulled the wife, and the girl pulled the boy. But the enormous turnip just wouldn't budge. Can you see? 1, 2, 3. Come and help heave, called the girl to a dog. The man pulled the turnip, the wife pulled the man, the boy pulled the wife, the girl pulled the boy, and the dog pulled the girl. But the enormous turnip just wouldn't budge. The man, the wife, the boy, the girl, the dog. Woof woof. What's next? Who did they ask to help next? See. Come and help heave, called the dog to a cat. The man pulled the turnip, the wife pulled the man, the boy pulled the wife, the girl pulled the boy, the dog pulled the girl, the cat pulled the dog. Meow. But the enormous turnip just wouldn't budge. It's not going anywhere. Come and help heave, called the cat to a mouse. The man pulled the turnip, can you see? The man pulled the turnip, the wife pulled the man, the boy pulled the wife, the girl pulled the boy, the cat pulled the dog, the mouse pulled the cat, squeak, and the enormous turnip shot right out with a thud and a thwack and a thump. And they all fell back with a bump, bump, bump. Meow. They got it out of the ground, though. Then it was turnip for breakfast, and lunch, and for tea, and turnip for supper, and oh dearie me, the turnip's so good that they can't get their fill, and it's just so enormous they're eating it still. Can you see who sat down? Who sat down having their turnip for tea? There's the man, and the wife, and the boy, and the girl, and the dog, and the cat, and that's right, the mouse. And even a little bird has joined in as well. Excellent. Can you count how many people are there? And how many people? It's a trick question. Now, how many animals? Well done. Excellent. And at last they got the turnip. Are you ready to say it?